Undercover Jet Setter, navigating your world.
So, do you like to run? Well, we have some races for you coming up in the area from between Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Wilmington, North Carolina. The man who makes it happen is our guest. We will talk to him about these races, why you should come down, and why they're so successful in the Carolinas. This is just another reason this area is booming. Hi, everyone. John Daly here for Undercover Jet Setter. My guest is Dave Hutnik. He is with Coastal Race Productions. Dave, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, it's great to have you here. And cheers. I am enjoying what I call a Trader Joe's margarita. It has añejo tequila with some Trader Joe's jalapeno limeade. What are you sipping on?
Well, I make a pretty good margarita myself, so I've got one just homemade myself.
Okay, we're going to have to do a margarita kind of like a contest there and just do a taste test. Yeah. So that's an episode coming up for the show.
All right.
And by the way, Dave is an undercover jet setter golf course go-to guy. You can see him on some of the golf pieces we do. Just go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/undercoverjetsetter. So Dave, we're talking right now in late June 2019, and you have some big races coming up throughout the summer and the fall. Tell us about them.
Yep, so all of our races tend to fall in the shoulder seasons and winter season, as the summer season is just so packed here at the beach. But in North Myrtle Beach, we are partnering with the Grand Strand Running Club on a race called the BFF, which stands for Breast Friends Forever. So it's a breast cancer survivors race, October 5th, North Myrtle Beach in the Barefoot Landing area. That's a 5K, 10K, and a 1 mile race. We also do a challenge where you can earn 4 medals in one morning, which is a fun thing.
Wow.
So that's the next one we have coming up. But we also do something called the Big Ass Medal Race Series, where all the finishers earn these huge medals as they finish across the finish line.
Now, do you have to have a big ass to run it?
Not at all. Not at all. So, but it's a great race because it brings very experienced competitive runners from all over, but it also brings the casual runner who's just out there to finish their first ever half marathon or even their first 5K. Maybe they're training doing a couch to 5K kind of program, or they're just out there doing a 1 mile race. So we do a 1 mile, 5K, and a half marathon, and we do a full marathon at the Oak Island race in February.
Okay, so those are the 3 big races that you have coming up.
Yeah, so we've got the BFF race coming up October 5th. Our last in the Big Ass Medal Race Series for this year is October 26th. That's Run Ocean Isle Beach.
Okay.
That's the last of the Big Ass Medal Race Series. We also do the Calabash Turkey Trot, which is a 5K, 10K mile on Thanksgiving Day. And
it's actually Thanksgiving Day. It's that Thursday.
Morning.
Okay.
Did you know, actually Thanksgiving's the most run day of the year. More people run on Thanksgiving than any other day. So this is the largest turkey trot basically in the Grand Strand area, the greater Grand Strand area. So that's a fun race. And then we also do the new Wilmington Historic Half Marathon and 5K, which is an awesome event up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And when's that going to be?
That's going to be December 7th.
It's going to be in December. So you're busy.
So
okay.
It's a busy time of year for us.
Explain how this isn't just a road race. You actually have a lot of elements in there for runners and for the community as well. As you're helping to raise money for charities as well. What's the key to making all this happen? Because that's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, a lot of events that you see are maybe smaller events because they're very volunteer-driven. We set up a company called Coastal Race Productions where it's me and actually my mother-in-law. We do this together as a team, but it's a business to us, and so we are constantly focusing on improving the whole runner experience, whether that's better tracking for the spectators that are following you, great results from the timing perspective, on-course entertainment, great water stops, huge medals, fun T-shirts, bringing all that swag element into it. So we're all about trying to build the best race experience for our runners.
Well, now you did the Sunset Beach race, and my brother-in-law came all the way over from Japan.
Yeah.
He was coming over,
Yep.
but wanted to be a part of it, and he was raving about what a good race it is. And he's run the Boston Marathon, New York Marathon,
Yep.
so you got a lot of kudos there. How far away? What's the farthest away you've had somebody? Was it my brother-in-law John from Japan? Or
Yeah,
have you had more?
Yeah, John. When coming from Japan, I mean, we do have people that come from different countries. It's probably about the furthest because it's kind of hard to get much further away from us than that. But we do bring people from all 50 states every year for our races. So as far as where people are coming from, all 50 states and a few different countries.
Okay, so we are talking to Dave Hutnik. He is with Coastal Race Productions. The website's really easy. It is coastalraceproductions.com. Dave, we should also add you have another business called Awesome Website Guys. I can't talk today for some reason. Just go to awesomewebsiteguys.com, and that is doing a fair amount of business down here too. Now, the irony is about 5 years ago, businesses down here might have looked at you and that type of business and said, what are you, crazy? Who needs a website? Now, a lot of that has changed, though, in the last few years with small businesses coming down here. Have you seen that as well?
Well, absolutely. I mean, it's just booming down here overall. And so my focus is small business web development. There's a couple other companies that do web development around here, but they're focusing maybe on the bigger business, where we do custom yet affordable small business web solutions. And there's been a lot of new businesses popping up, and we fit a perfect need for them, whether it's their first website or maybe they've had a website and they're just kind of wanting to revamp it, make it more mobile friendly. So that's what we do. And we've got a team of 9. Actually, there's 10 of us now. 10 of us on the team that do everything from programming to design to, you name it.
And a lot of people would think that, Little Brunswick County, which isn't little anymore, would have that. Was it difficult finding good people to come work for you?
Well, I mean, definitely a lot of businesses around here have that challenge. We're a remote style business, so everyone on my team works from home. I've got actually one guy that's in Montana that works for me.
Wow.
My business partner, he lives in Charlotte. Our support guy lives in Charlotte. We've got a girl who manages our pay-per-click. She lives in Myrtle Beach, where we've got some other of our team members sprinkled through Brunswick County. So we have a very flexible working environment. Being able to work from home, that's helped us.
Wow. Now it's what I call the Brunswick County boom, and of course that's Brunswick County, North Carolina, which sits right in between Myrtle Beach and Wilmington, North Carolina. Most people are under the impression this is strictly kind of a retirement area, a bunch of blue hairs who who invade along with the tourists in the summer. That's changing drastically. Let me ask you this: what made you come down here to do business?
Well, what made me move down here is my wife and daughter, and we love the beach. So that drew us to this area. I moved here and initially found a job, but I loved what I did in that job, and just wanted to kind of start something myself. So I started the racing business 7 years ago, and then the web business about 5 years ago. And it's just we love where we live, and love the flexible work environment, and love growing the business here.
Well, did you have obstacles to start a business down here? Because sometimes I hear people say, it's kind of difficult to start a business. I think it's difficult to start certain type businesses down here. But for you, did you find it kind of like an easy flow just to get into it and then start getting customers?
Yeah, I wouldn't say the area here restricts you from having a business any more than anywhere else. It's you're not going to go over more obstacles than you would somewhere else. Yes, it is a bit of a more retirement area, but you're starting to see a whole lot more of a younger crowd move in here. There's certainly small businesses popping up everywhere, which is great for my web business. And people love to vacation here, which is great for my racing business. It's kind of a tourist area. Then they come for a race and they have a good time. So,
what I think is interesting, and you kind of touched on this too, is that this is just crowded with the beaches, because we have Sunset Beach, we have Ocean Isle Beach. Yet at the same time, too, you're doing really well in the non-summer seasons. So there's a lot of people that are moving down here that are living here or that want to visit in spring and fall.
That's right, and a lot of the people that do come to our races, 80% of them are from the Carolinas, North and South Carolina. But people are still coming for a vacation, whether they're taking their own vacation time, or maybe they own their own business and are flexible, or maybe they've got kids, they're coming and they homeschool their kids. Homeschooling's booming as well. So, people come here any time of the year. It's a beautiful place, whether it's hot and you're getting in the water, or it's not and you're just enjoying the beach.
Very good. Well put. Okay, we have been talking to Dave Hutnik. He is with Coastal Race Productions. You can go to his website at coastalraceproductions.com. He also owns Awesome Website Guys. If you are in the Myrtle Beach or Wilmington area, look him up, or you can just watch him online and check out his races coming up. Dave, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on.
And folks, thanks for joining us here.
See segments and episodes at youtube.com/undercoverjetsetter.